VPNs are today very important, guys, especially if you're traveling through the whole world like myself. I'm a crypto YouTuber, my name is Alessandro, and I'm using everyday VPNs in order to access to all my videos, streaming platforms, and of course crypto exchanges as well, everywhere, without being blacklisted or also by not being blocked because of suspicious activities. And this is all possible thanks to only one VPN, guys, which is PureVPN. So in today's video I want to introduce you to PureVPN, guys. I want to show you why I'm using this specific VPN. I think that nowadays privacy is very important, but also the possibility to access to everything you want here in the big internet, in the World Wide Web, without any restrictions, especially when it comes to cryptos and of course also other streaming platforms and so on. Even for gaming it is good, but very important, guys, as always here in the crypto space. If you're with me here in the crypto space, whenever you're traveling through the world, there are so many restrictions and things that you cannot do in different countries, even though maybe your home country enables you basically everything, especially in the crypto space. But if you're traveling like me, for example, to London or to Dubai or to Australia and so on, it is possible that maybe you are in a country that you don't know that something is restricted, but thanks to VPNs it is of course possible to access to everything that you want in the world, thanks to of course a VPN. And PureVPN has something unique that you only get here. And currently, guys, if you're using my sign up link that you can find here in the video description, you can get 85% off. That means with my link you get a nice discount code automatically inserted if you use my sign up link here to PureVPN. I'm gonna put the link right at the top, guys, so you cannot miss it out, because if you just click my link, automatically this 85% off coupon code is automatically added and you can get different plans with a nice discount. Just that you know that if you plan to get a PureVPN account before you watch the whole video and then at the end you decide to get an account, or if you think already now to get an account, make sure to use the link, because like that all those bonuses, basically this coupon code, are immediately deducted here from the different plans. I have here a big 5-year plan. You can also do that if you want. There of course you get the best out of your bucks, basically, because like this also your monthly costs are reduced to a minimum. I have the max plan, because with the max plan you get not only a good VPN but also additional important tools next to VPNs here. So I very much recommend the max plan, but of course if you just want to get started, you can for example get the standard plan as well. But the differences in time, at least price-wise, is not that big. That's why if you want the complete thing, the complete suite, then of course you need the max plan. You can try out standard or plus, but you see the monthly cost is nothing, basically $1 or something like that if you get the 5-year plan. But otherwise also the 2-year plan is great, 1-year plan, or also monthly. But you see that monthly, of course, the cost then is much higher than if you go, for example, with a 1-year or 2-year. The sweet spot is basically the 2-year plan, but if you really want like no headache for like the next few years, then the 5-year plan is the best. But already the 2-year is okay. I think that the difference is not too big between the 5-year and 2-year plan. You see the price difference is not that big, so already the 2-year plan is, in my opinion, a nice sweet spot if you want to get here the max plan with everything combined. And PureVPN, guys, I use because I'm traveling a lot, and also I'm using different exchanges. Some of them require KYC, some of them not. For example, Casey Exchange or Bybit and so on. I'm trading often with leverage. I'm buying and selling basically a lot every day, and I don't want to be restricted by the country, basically, wherever I am, because if I'm residential, for example, in Switzerland, I can have access to everything. I want that as well when I'm traveling to other countries. And of course, if you don't want to be banned from that exchange, IP banned, then you need a dedicated IP address, basically, because like that you are not getting blacklisted, etc. And also you can have, for example, a dedicated IP address from a country where is your residence, basically, or from another country that enables basically everything. So for example, if you're not allowed to go to Casey Exchange or Bybit with your PC. So if you cannot create an account there, then of course, thanks to PureVPN, you basically have access to everything, because you can create here basically on a legal way just a dedicated IP address from a country that you want, for example Switzerland, that is open up of course to basically all kind of crypto exchanges and things that you want to do in the internet. And that's why of course it's interesting to have such a VPN with dedicated IP. That is very, very important, because if you just choose any random VPN service, guys, there are many out there, but PureVPN is like the only one that is offering also this dedicated IP address. And this is something very, very important, because as you can see here, dedicated IP, this one is unlocking global access with a selection of location specific static IPs. That means that you are going to have one specific IP address, this one over here. This is very, very important whenever you are using crypto exchanges, guys, especially with the VPN, because a stable access to your exchanges is required. Otherwise, every time there is suspicious activity, so IP changes whenever you want to log in, you always are getting banned, or you have to give additional informations why your IP, for example, has been changed. And the cool feature about PureVPN is really that it's also basically made for crypto exchanges, because doesn't matter if you use DEXs or centralized exchanges, you always want to get access to it. And in some countries, you're just restricted about that. And thanks to PureVPN, you basically have access to many, many servers, locations, and also countries everywhere spread over the world. And this makes it, of course, for everyone like me here in the crypto space, something very important. And when you tune in here into PureVPN, when you get access to it, you can also here, for example, choose the purpose of your wish, why you want to have, for example, a specific IP address when it comes to streaming, Netflix, Amazon Prime, and so on, or gaming, or security, or here crypto, for example. Then you can select your purpose basically, and then download, for example, the PureVPN for your Brave browser that I'm also using, or just the software on your Windows, because then there you can log in with the same data that you logged in to create an account here. You can basically then connect here to different locations, or also turn it off, of course, if you want. For example, if you're at your home, you can also turn it off, but if you are in another country, you can of course turn it on. Then you can become, of course, a pro user, because like that you can basically choose between different features and also discover more. Because here on PureVPN, this is not just a VPN. Here also you have the possibility, thanks to the completely big tools section that they have here, also remove, for example, your personal data from certain internet websites. Or you have here a built-in password manager, or tracker blocker, AI privacy directory, password generator, and also a very cool feature here, dark web monitoring, that is basically monitoring if your data, for example, is going through the dark web. Thanks to PureVPN, this one can be spotted and also immediately deleted. So you can see that also when it comes to internet security, PureVPN is not just a VPN, but it offers much more than that. But otherwise, it's very easy and simple. You just download the software or use it on your Brave browser, and then instantly you can basically get access here to different locations. There are also some other tools that you can use, for example, the Teams creation, family plans. You can upgrade also your plan anytime as well if you want, but it's basically easy and simple. The main feature is here just to set up the VPN by just downloading the software or install it into your Brave browser, and then you're good to go. You can install it in every computer that you want. I think like around 10 instances at the same time can be logged in, but you can install it, of course, into all of your computers. And you can see if you get the max plan, then here you have dark web monitoring included. You can save up to 50% when you get this dedicated IP. Secure password manager, and so on. But if you just want a VPN, then of course you can just get the standard plan, but I think that the price difference is not too big, so it's not a bad idea, of course, to get the max plan. And remember, guys, everything is, of course, no financial advice and no recommendations. Everything, I mean, this video is really independent. I'm just sharing what I'm using here in the crypto space with you. So all exchanges and all crypto tools and VPNs, etc., that I personally use, I'm sharing that with you. So everything in my videos is is always just my purely own opinion and own analysis about everything. And PureVPN is by far really the best VPN that I have discovered so far, especially when it comes to cryptos. If I wouldn't have cryptos, then of course I could also live without a few weeks or months without watching my Netflix movies or stuff like that, even without VPN. But since I'm using every day and I want to have everyday access to my crypto exchanges, of course I need such a VPN, because I don't want to be restricted by the countries whenever I am traveling, especially during my vacation. And PureVPN is really offering basically freedom to you. And if you want to get it with the 85% off discount, guys, right now we have that, and this is valid only for the next few months until the end of this year. So definitely hurry up if you want to lock in those nice discounts here. Doesn't matter if you need it today or tomorrow. Maybe you're gonna need it in the next coming weeks or months, such a VPN. And that's why it is good, of course, to get a plan for 2 year or 5 year. The longer the better, because you never know when you're gonna need it. You already have one. It's always good to have in the back a VPN that you can trust, and that of course is good also, that is crypto friendly, for example, and you can use it also for gaming, watching movies, and so on. And as I told you guys, stable access to exchanges is the most important thing, because many regulated exchanges like Binance, Kraken, Coinbase, Bybit, etc., they don't like when users log in from multiple different IP addresses, which often happens with a shared VPN server. And the dedicated IP ensures you always appear to log in from the same place, consistent IP address. And this is only possible here with this dedicated IP on a PureVPN. This reduces the risk of an account freeze, additional KYC checks, and also withdrawal delays triggered by suspicious login activities. So avoid getting blacklisted by a VPN IP address, guys. I really recommend you to not use any other VPN whenever you're using or interfering with crypto exchanges, because as I told you, also with my own experiences, with PureVPN you don't have that problem, because you're going to have an own IP address. With shared VPNs you always are getting blacklisted or banned for whatever reasons, because when many people are locked in the same exchange with the same IP, then it's for sure clear that you're gonna face then some problems. And this is what you can avoid here with PureVPN. So shared VPN servers are often flagged or blacklisted by exchanges and financial platforms as well. With a dedicated IP, you're not sharing the address with thousands of other users, so you're less likely to get blocked. And also here you have enhanced security for account whitelisting. So some exchanges allow IP whitelisting. That means that you can restrict account access only to pre-approved IPs, and you can of course then also use that IP to whitelist it. So if you have a dedicated IP, you can whitelist and you know that only someone using your VPN dedicated IP can access to the account. This significantly lowers the risk of account takeovers, of course. And also more reliable API and bot trading is possible then, because traders using API trading bots or third-party platforms like 3 Commas, Pionex, Bitscab, and so on, links also in the video description, guys, to those trading bots, benefit also from a fixed IP. Because APIs often require whitelisting a single IP, a rotating or shared VPN IP will break API access, and also a dedicated IP ensures seamless interrupted bot trading as well. And of course also for professional and institutional credibility as well. If you're trading large amounts, exchanges and banks may flag constantly changing IPs as high risk. That's why a dedicated IP creates a more legitimate and consistent footprint, reducing compliance friction. So it is basically like giving you another new identity that will be yours, and you're gonna keep it. That's why this is something unique that you don't get in any other VPNs basically. Right guys, I hope that this video helped you a lot, especially when you want to choose a VPN that is for the future, that is here for the crypto, that is here for gaming, for watching movies and so on. I think that PureVPN is the best, of course, only my own opinion and my own experiences. If you have any questions or whatever, guys, then just put it in the comment section. And also very important, join our social media platforms, because of course I'm sharing everything there as well. And I'm also happy whenever someone of you also did great experiences with PureVPN. For example, you can share it also here over on Instagram, on Telegram, Discord, Rumble, and so on. I have everywhere a nice social media platform where we always have a great crypto family there as well, also here on Twitter or X. So join it, guys. And of course for PureVPN, I'm gonna put the link right at the top to get this 85% discount if you use my link. This is limited time only, guys. PureVPN, use it, take advantage of that. Even if you don't need it today, get it, because maybe one day you're gonna need it and you will be happy that you have one, that you got one, that you already created one, and you got it also with an 85% discount. So take advantage of that, guys. I salute you for now. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, be subscribed, and we're gonna see us all in the next one. Bye for now.